Now this is a hard video to do because I want to talk about Facebook friends. And of course, as always, I'm afraid to be judged. The thing is that, of course, I tend to, like everyone else, I tend to, above all, publish and post good things. Like my success, for example, in my work. And I have known from a friend that sometimes she felt envy because of all this success. So that's sad, it's sad. And this is actually what happens to me when I see people right now, month of August, all the Italians in the seaside, in the boat, and having fantastic vacation with their loved ones, and I'm here on my own. So that creates envy, of course. The thing is that, I try to balance this by publishing, by exposing myself and exposing my shit, exposing things that are my vulnerabilities, like looking for love, like being on my own. So in this channel, the purpose of this channel is total exposure. I'm not yet there because, you know, sometimes I shoot videos and I don't dare to publish them because of the fear of judgment, of other people judging me. I mean, my whole life has been like fighting against this self-stigma. And therefore I try to balance this. So there is this self-stigma. There is this feeling that society, that the world in general finds it hard to accept me as I am because I expose myself and therefore, for example, I've been told that I'm a narcissist and things like that, or I'm too self-centered. But yes, it's true. Although there's another video talking about narcissism and where I say actually that the fact that I appear and I am the protagonist all the time in this YouTube channel doesn't mean forcibly that I'm a narcissist and label me as a narcissist. The thing is that narcissists hide their soft spots and their difficulties and their vulnerabilities, so that, you know, they can appear. So they are stagnated onto the good things, yeah? So in fact, if you publish on Facebook only the good things, in a way, you're a narcissist. So I am a narcissist too, partly, but I try to balance this because I feel all that shit, all those difficult emotions, all those things that are going to be judged. And then I need to rebel because then I think, okay, this is bad in me, yeah? I still think that. I mean, there's a part of me who still, for a second, I think that's bad. And therefore, I need to rebel against that self-judgment by publishing it and exposing myself. But what's fantastic is that this need that has come from my childhood. I always wanted to disclose everything because I thought that people would understand me better and would accept me better, which in fact is impossible. I mean, some people do, but it's impossible. So this drive to expose myself, with the first aim was to be accepted as I am and to be understood, to get understanding from people so that I won't be judged harshly. But then all this process of the fear of being judged because I feel that there's something bad in myself, but then at the same time rebelling and saying, what the fuck, you know, let it out and be transparent and be real, man. So this has become something political because through my own face, you know, I expose myself and actually I show only my face, decontextualized. What I'm doing is actually provoking mirroring, if you like. So some people are disturbed. perhaps by my self-marketing or by their judgment of me, thinking that I'm a narcissist or I'm self-centered or whatever, yeah? Or judging me because I expose my shit and I make it visible, yeah? So, where was I? So this process has become political. This thing that I show my face and only my face, it's meant, I mean, not consciously, but now I understand that this can be, this sort of defect of judging myself and then rebelling, yeah, can be used, because shit can become a diamond, so this defect can be used politically. By exposing myself completely, that's the aim. Of course, I'm still not there, and I have to work a lot in order to be totally transparent. By exposing myself as much as possible, I'm provoking a mirroring. In fact, if you are disturbed by some of the things that I say or how I say them, the tone, I've been always criticized by the tone, my tone and so on, because sometimes I impose myself or sometimes, but hey, I'm free and I'm human and I have, all the possibilities like you do have, The thing is that most people think that they can define themselves as good, or not most people, but a lot of people, they define themselves and thinking that I'm not that, I'm that, and that's a bullshit, We have the potential to be everything. Carl Gustav Jung says that everything in the unconscious needs expression. And therefore, why not the total transparency? Glasnost, do you remember Gorbachev? He failed, of course, because that in the Russian government and in many governments would be impossible, But the total transparency, by showing your defects, this is a message that we are all human, that we all have shit, and that shit needs to come out of the body. It needs to come out. So let's let it out so that we can evolve, yeah? We can recover from that pain in seeing our shit and then evolve, learn from that. It's a process of knowledge, yeah? So, if there's something that disturbs you, then look at yourself, because surely it's something that you have decided not to be in your life, but that comes in the way because it's there in the unconscious, You've tried to repress it, you've tried to be this and this and not that, and I'm expressing that, so you're going to criticize me. But sorry, he or she who has no sin can throw the first stone, So, in fact, you are mirroring yourself. And that's why I don't have thousands of followers on YouTube and so on, because I'm very uncomfortable. Because I show you your shit, yeah? I show you your vulnerabilities, and who wants that, In a world that, forces you to be fantastic and to be this and to not be like that, and who puts you into boxes, But if you're free and real, you're going to really, be human and have also the ugly bits, So I think that this YouTube channel with these videos, in which you will see me, express that I feel guilty, all the Black Lives Matter videos and the white privilege, I show that I'm guilty, I feel bad, I don't know how to do it, And you can see everything. You can see me like, imposing myself. You can see the guru and whatever saying pearls of wisdom. You can see everything, but you can see as well me, human, and being sorry for being like that, or it's like, let's be human. I think that this is political. It is political. So through me and through perhaps some narcissism or some self-centeredness, I'm exposing myself completely, and that is the opposite of mafia. Mafia is the omerta. It's the silence. It's the dust under the carpet, okay? But just let it out. Let everything out. Animals don't pretend they are good, you know. Animals express everything. Okay, we need to have some pro-social rules in order not to hurt other people, and we can still be pro-social but express what we feel using art and showing it to others. In this age of self-exposure or self-marketing, let's expose everything with transparency, with glasnost, so that we learn to empathize with the others because we see our shit. How can we become empathetic, really empathetic, if we don't see our shit, you know? It's not only the suffering with which we can empathize, it's also the shit, you know? It's also being shitty, yeah? So it is political because it causes a mirroring. And so if we really want to build a better society, a better world, what kind of society do we want to build? Do we want a society which is more empathetic, which is more understanding, in which, you know, we understand, we might connect on a more profound level? The only way, in my point of view, of course, is to first of all see your shit. Because when you see your shit, you're going to empathize with others, you know? Because you're going to be aware that you're not fantastic and that you're not good, you know? You're human, you know, and you carry the burden of your shit. Although if you start taking these videos, you will be emptying yourself from this shit and using it to connect with others, you know? So if there's something that you don't like of my videos or of my attitude, of my tone or whatever, you know, just look at yourself. What is it that you're repressing, you know, that wants to come out through this rejection of my own shit, you know? What is it? You know, these videos can actually be used for self-therapy, you know? You look at these videos and you listen to yourself, and when you feel that there's something that makes you angry, you don't like in my tone or in my attitude or something, then look at yourself. Promised. It is almost 100% sure that you're going to find your own shit. And that's why I don't have all these thousands of followers, because it's uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. Now, going back to the 5,000 Facebook friends, I wanted to say to those friends who know me, they want to save appearances, and they don't unfriend me because you know, they want to be politically correct, and they don't want to sound they have a conflict with me, you know. But perhaps they do, because if they only put likes whenever I'm talking about somebody else, or whenever I'm not talking about my work, you know, and they never ever ever put any like on any of my successes or any of my, you know, the things that I do, my work, yeah, you can unfriend me. I mean, I don't care about appearances, really. I just don't give a shit about appearances. I will be meeting you perhaps in the street or elsewhere, and I'm going to smile at you anyway. I respect you. I respect that you don't like my work. It's okay. It's okay. So either you unfriend me and then take distance because this is too uncomfortable and because you don't agree with what I'm doing, or then I challenge you to criticize me openly. And perhaps make a video criticizing me, why, you know, you think I'm wrong, I think I have a nasty attitude, or I think I am whatever, why, you know? But then as well, think about, what is it? Why is it that you get nervous with my attitude or with whatever I've said, yeah? Because this can be actually the best it's free, psychotherapy, you know? Just look at your shit and then transform it and use it, you know? And know thyself, yeah? Because that's what we need to build a better society, yeah? We need to evolve.